Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Emilia Fitriani. I'm from English Education major. I'm from F class. Okay, now I want to read out about my favorite novel, that is Harry Potter. The first story of Harry Potter. The title is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Okay, I want to tell you from the beginning. 10-year-old Harry Potter is an orphan who lives in the fictional London suburb of Little Whinging, Surrey with the Dursley. His uncaring Aunt Petunia, loathsome Uncle Vernon, and spoiled cousin Dudley. The Dursley barely tolerate Harry, and Dudley bows him. One day, Harry is astonished to receive a letter addressed to him in the cupboard under the stairs, where he sleeps. Before he can open the letter, however, Uncle Vernon takes it. Letters for Harry Potter subsequently arrive each day in increasing number. But Uncle Vernon tears them all up, and finally, in an attempt to escape the mischiefs, the Dursley go to a miserable shack on a small island on Harry's 11th birthday. A giant named Hagrid arrives and reveals that Harry is a wizard and that he has been accepted at the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. He also sheds light on Harry's past, informing the boy that his parents, a wizard and a witch, were killed by the evil wizard Voldemort, and that Harry acquired the lightning bolt scar on his forehead during the fatal confrontation. Um, upon arrival at the school, the students are sorted into one of four houses: Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin. Harry ends up in Gryffindor, and during his eventful first year at Hogwarts, he becomes close friend with two other members of the house, uh, Ron Weasley, who comes from an old wizarding family, and also Hermione Granger, whose parents are muggles. These are not magical. Harry also finds that he has an enemy. He is Draco Malfoy in Slytherin. In addition, Harry's prowess in flying on a broomstick makes him a star of Gryffindor's Quidditch team. Hoping to get Harry and his friend into trouble, Draco tricks them into leaving their rooms one night, a violation of school's rules. While trying to avoid being caught, they discover a three-headed dog riding a trapdoor. Harry gradually comes to the conclusion that Professor Snape, um, who teach potions, dislike him intensely and is trying to get hold of whatever is behind the trapdoor. Harry receives his father's cloak of invisibility as a Christmas gift, and while exploring under the cloak's cover, he finds the mirror of Eris, in which he can see his parents. Later, Headmaster Albus Dumbledore explains that the mirror shows the viewer's deepest desire. And then Harry, Ron, and also Hermione deduce that the treasure under the trapdoors is the Philosopher's Stone, which can transfer metal into gold and can also confer immortality. They later discovered that Voldemort has been killing unicorns in the Forbidden Forest and drinking their blood, another way to achieve immortality. The trio comes to believe that Snape is in league with the evil wizard. After learning that Hagrid revealed the secret way to lure the three-headed dog to sleep to a suspicious stranger whom they believe to be either Snape or Voldemort. They are certain that the Philosopher's Stone is in danger. The three classmates use the Cloak of Invisibility on a secret mission to get the stone themselves to keep it from Voldemort. After getting past the dog and surprised to find the perpetually nervous Professor Quirrell there, Quirrell fails to figure out how to retrieve the stone from the Mirror of Erase, the final protective measure, and force Harry to try. When standing in front of the mirror, wishing only to protect the stone and not use it for himself, Harry feels that the stone's weight in his pocket but refuses to tell Quirrell that he has it. Quirrell unravels his turban, revealing Voldemort's face on the back of his head. Voldemort explains that he has been sharing Quirrell's body until he can get to the stone and become fully alive again. The Voldemort are Quirrell and Harry fight for possession of the stone. Until Harry blacks out, he awakens in the infirmary and learns that Dumbledore saved him. The stone is to be destroyed and Voldemort escape. Okay, that's all about my favorite story. Thanks for your nice attention and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, see you.